guys, how are you all doing? It's your girl Cece, and I'm back again today with another interesting video. I trust you guys are doing great, having fun, enjoying life. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. Guys, in today's video, I just want us to see a couple of videos from women responding to this question from this man right here. So in this video, he asks this question: what is your purpose on earth as a woman? Now, women came all out for him, responding to him. I just want you all to stay with me. Let's just see these videos I have put together. And of course, I'm going to show you some random comments. Please check these videos out.
Your purpose on the earth as a woman if you're not seeking some type of family?
I am so glad you asked. Aside from leaning towards the philosophy that none of us have a purpose and that the purpose of living is to experience life, I personally have found a lot of great meaning in making men like you as uncomfortable as possible, to the point where you are so confused about what's going on that you have to come to TikTok to ask questions like this, because women don't hang out with men like you. Let me rephrase that. Secure women don't hang out with men like you. As a childless, never been married, never been divorced, 35-year-old woman with hairy armpits that could consider herself to be a radical feminist, I am currently in one of the most stable relationships with one of the most amazing men I've ever met in my life. So I think it's our turn to ask you, as a man that comes to TikTok to cry about being single and not understanding why, what exactly is your purpose, sir?
What is your purpose on the earth as a woman if you're not seeking some type of family?
So I know my purpose in life, and that is to have a human experience and to learn. But I often question, what is man's purpose? I'm seriously curious. I don't understand. Right? And I even question, what do men believe is their purpose? Because I often hear men talk about what they believe women's purpose is, and that's usually to have some children, to be somebody's mother, be somebody's mate, to cook and clean, and basically to be a tool to cater and to take care of a man. But what are their purpose? How are they necessary? I don't get it. I don't understand. What is the purpose of them? Why do we need them? What benefit do they serve to women? I don't see any benefit a man can serve a woman. However, they want us to be in relationships with them, but they serve us no purpose. Having children is not a purpose. It's a responsibility. Creating a family is not a purpose. It's actually a responsibility. So what's the value? Take care.
What is your purpose on the earth as a woman if you're not seeking some type of family?
I literally just got off of a live probably about 3-4 minutes ago on the 4B movement, and at this point in time this dude is stressing people out and gonna make women do the 4B movement. First thing he started off with was speaking of how it's a red flag. How is something a red flag? What's the red flag? What does that mean? You're not gonna date them? Like, isn't that what they want? So they're going to walk around as walking red flags. You're calling us delusional. Why are you calling women delusional? Delusional against what? Wanting a man? No, they literally don't want a man. But I really want to address his take on what is your purpose as a woman. I find that so interesting that so many people, because some women believe this too, that a woman's purpose in life, her only purpose, her sole purpose or her main purpose is for her to have kids and be attached to a man. So in so many words, those women who can't have kids are worthless, or nuns who don't get married are worthless. Like, the jokes really do write themselves.
to have the
So what is your purpose on the earth as a woman? If
Hi, you seem like a low-life degenerate, but I still feel like I should give an answer. So here's the biggest thing. If you're a single woman, obviously my situation does not apply to you because I'm married and I have kids. But I am going to speak to the people who didn't know that it wasn't an option previously. So my biggest thing that I'd like to point out is simply this. If you are raised from any type of like religious background, you don't actually get to have the free thinking ideology most of the time to know that it's okay to be single. It's okay to not have kids. It's okay to not build a family. It's okay to not continue the legacy, you know, stuff like that. But most of my previous or ex-Christian or ex-religious women who are around my age, so, you know, somewhere close to or late to early 30s, somewhere in there, most of us didn't actually get a lot of that. I'm happy that a lot of people are actually breaking free of that because of social media doing this whole big turnout of basically showing that you can live your life freely by yourself. That's not the case for everybody, and it wasn't the case for me. However, I will say this. I am currently married. I have 2 kids. I honestly probably won't have another. It kind of goes back and forth. Sometimes I debate it, sometimes I don't. But at the moment, like in life that I am right now, probably not, because I am finally working on doing things that I want to do with my own life. And due to the changes that are going to occur within this year, I'll actually have more time to focus on the things that I want to focus on myself, which is myself. So beforehand, my purpose in life I thought was just to be a wife and be a mother and take care of the family, raise the family. And when the family's gone, you know, live out my golden years, you know, happy and whatever. However, that's not what I want. I want to travel. I want to be able to learn things that I always have had an interest in. I want to be able to go and see places that I've never seen before. I want to be able to meet people that I probably would have never met had I not gone down this current path in my life right now. So that is currently my purpose in life, and every woman's purpose is different. Not everybody lines up 100% the same. However, as a woman, you are going to be able to find people who think just like you. I have a couple that I'm actually growing really close to, especially within this year alone. So, you know, there's that for you. I will say, however, that people who have the mindset of thinking that women don't have a purpose because they don't want to get married and they don't want to have kids are quite literally not even bottom of the barrel. I would like to say the maggots underneath, because you can't possibly sit there and think to yourself every day that the main reason that you can't find somebody to love you is because women would prefer to be single, and they do. But I would like for us to take a very quick and easy look at Korea. The 4B movement, about how people are realizing, women specifically are realizing, like, well, there's never any time to start a family. There's never any time to have kids. We don't get enough time off. We don't have, or there's not enough money being made in a 2-parent household to be able to support, which is the same thing that everyone's thinking over here in the mainland US, by the way. That's also a thing. So, you know, and then the birth rate actually for the US has dropped recently as well, and people not fully sure why it cut off right there, but you know, it is what it is. So basically my point to this is every single person on this earth, man, woman, or otherwise, has their own reasons for living the way that they want to. And it is up to you to fix yourself if you really want to invite somebody that either aligns with your mindset. Because the issue that I find that a lot of men like you have is not the fact that no one wants to align to your mindset. It's the women that do, y'all don't choose. The women that do align with your mindset, you completely ignore because they're pick-me's. You want a woman who is so enthralled with herself and her life that you can walk in and manipulate her into breaking it down so that you can fly in to be this little Superman and make her basically subservient. And that's not what she wants. Y'all are upset at seeing people live freely and by their own means and making their own money, and you are having a hard time understanding that these are human beings. These are not dogs. You do not train them. These are humans with lives and stories and a brain that functions for them. And I'm not really sure how people like you manage to make it in the world like that. And I'm not really sorry for you for not being able to find someone, but I will say this: put down the mics, leave people alone, and let them live their life. It is literally that simple. Okay, bye.
Your purpose on the earth as a woman if you're not seeking some type of family?
To become a clinical psychologist and raise awareness that authoritarian parenting is abusive. I mean, honestly, I wish I had realized that before I went and had this pesky family, because it seems like they seem to get in the way of that a lot. It makes it a whole lot harder and take a longer time. I love them. I just wish that I had had them after I had pursued my career dreams and my goals and stuff. But don't worry, I'll be sure to tell my girls that having a family isn't the most important thing, and that they should look inside themselves and see what they want to bring out in this world, you know. Follow their dreams instead of being with some crusty, dusty.
Your purpose on the earth as a woman if you're not seeking some type of family?
You again. You still woke up and got on Captain Kirk's internet with this mess. You could have went and played in puddles, played with some puppies, but you coming to play in our faces. Why? Because for the life of me, I do not understand why you think that women are placed on this earth to be incubators. Why do you think our grand purpose is just to birth the children of men? Make that make sense. Most of us have pulled back and don't want to deal with that because we are tired of dealing with man babies like you. You want to complain and kick your feet and scream, and you're running around in a circle room looking for a corner to cry in because women won't settle for you. How dare we have standards? How dare we have boundaries? How dare we have purpose outside of being in the house, raising somebody's children? How dare I have aspirations of being a doctor or a lawyer or a CEO or a CFFO? Okay, how dare I have aspirations or give my daughter aspirations of maybe being the first black woman president at that? Like, how dare I tell my child that her purpose in life isn't to lay for a man and pop out more human beings into a world that is beyond screwed up, into a world where most college graduates can't even move out of their parents' houses because inflation hasn't our paychecks haven't kept up with inflation. Hasn't kept up since the 80s. But you and men like you think for some odd ass reason, because God decided to give us a uterus and not you, that we just supposed to sit around and pop them out like popcorn? Like, what do you expect out of us? Better yet, my question is, why can't you leave us the hell alone? Let us live, man. We on chill. We is minding our own business. Let us mind our own business. For the life of me, I cannot figure out why men who don't find these women desirable always got something to say about them. Why? Why? You don't like single women? Then don't talk about it. Go over there and talk all about the married ones or the committed ones or whatever it is you're looking for. Quit dragging women into y'all shit. Go over there and talk to the men. Go tell the men about being single. Go tell the men what's going on. Go tell the men they need to settle. Go tell them that. Or better yet, tell them to be a better damn choice.
What is your purpose on the earth as a woman if you're not seeking some type of family?
What's your purpose, man? None of us have a purpose. All of this is bullshit. We live, we die, maybe there's an afterlife, we'll find out, I guess. But, like, yeah, man, you don't have a purpose, I don't have a purpose, none of it means anything. I will tell you one thing, though. As a single woman, I get to work until 2 a.m. without anyone being like, you're not prioritizing your relationships or, like, getting jealous. I don't have to prioritize anyone else's emotions over my own well being. I don't have to take care of anyone. I'm nobody's mommy. Not kids, not a man, nobody. I get to do whatever I want without anyone making me feel guilty. If I want to travel tomorrow, I'm going to do that. If I want to move to a different city, I'm going to do that. I don't have to ask anybody. I don't have to arrange for childcare because I don't have kids. I don't have to mollify anyone's ego. I don't have to ask permission. I don't have to negotiate anything. I'm free, man. I get to do whatever I want. I get to do whoever I want. I get to be a total slut and no one gets to say anything and just have a really nice time. What's my purpose? I don't know, man. I'm having a good time, though. You should try it sometime.
So as a woman, I frowned at this video. I frowned at this question. Why would a man in 2024, why would you ask women their purpose on earth? Like, are you kidding me? I am genuinely happy that he received backlash. And I'm also happy that some men stood up for women. Like, I saw their stitches, which I have posted, I think that should be in my last video. The responded to this guy. I don't know who hurt you, sir, but just let women be. Let them breathe. Coming on social media, asking women, what is your purpose on earth? I actually have so many questions for you, but whatever. Anyways, guys, let me know what you all think in the comment section. What do you think about this video, about this question? Let me know, guys, and thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share, comment, and of course, come back for another interesting video. I'm gonna see you all in my next one. Y'all stay blessed. Bye.